welcome back to the 10th episode of Mindless Podcast. Today, Heather isn't with us. It's her birthday right now. She's old now. She's older than all of us. But
Yes. She can drink now. Ooh. Actually, no, so can I.
we all can drink in Europe or something like that.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
Once again, we do not promote underage drinking, guys. No. Continue.
You sure about that?
Yes. So today's topic is going to be guilty pleasures. It's things that we enjoy, but would not openly say to the average person because we will get harshly judged most of the time.
I'm not sure how much I care enough to actually.
Yeah, Seneca doesn't care. This is just regular hobbies for her pretty much. But for the rest of us, it's slight uncomfy sometimes. But that's okay because it's us and we're just gonna bully each other about it, and that's completely fine. So without further ado, we're going to hop over to Eva's side, and she's going to do a riddle.
Yay. Okay.
That was
so our riddle. I know. If 2's a company and 3's a crowd, what are 4 and 5?
That sounds like that Billie Eilish song. What was it called?
Oh, yeah. Wish You Were Gay.
Yeah.
I didn't listen to it, so
that's all I remember.
4 and 5.
Wait, what'd you say? 2's a company,
2's a company, 3's a crowd. 3's a crowd. What are 4 and 5? Melanie just panicked. She's like,
I'm trying. There's nothing. Their numbers? I don't know because there's not a saying for it.
That is the saying. Does it go on?
4 and 5. There's no saying.
I've never heard this saying before. The Earth's population.
I'm secretly happy you aren't
the
getting
number of brain cells we have.
Oh, no, that's less. That's less.
We wish we had that many brain cells.
We wish, yes.
We wish.
We have one communal one, and I fed it to a bird, so.
We're still waiting on the new one. Do we order one from Amazon?
Do you have Amazon Prime?
Yes. I will order one for all of us.
I'll look online at Target. Hopefully they'll have a sale or something.
We get a 2-for-1 now.
Yes. Oh my goodness, yay.
I genuinely have no idea. Seneca, are you onto anything?
I mean, if you're thinking about just people in general, 4 or 5. A double date and
then a double date and a third wheeler. Yes. Oh yeah, fifth wheel, sorry.
No, a double date and a third wheel. That's 5.
Love that. Right? No?
Ugh. No, but I would love to change the answer to that.
Is it a very generic answer? Is it something that we're gonna be oh my
yes.
goodness?
It's because it's a trick question. That's your hint. It's a trick question. Don't actually think of terms.
Well, if it's
because there are no terms for 4 and 5. It's a trick question. It's not something mind blowing.
The Earth's population? I don't know. A family?
No.
A crowd. Something bigger than a crowd then, right?
Yes.
But it's not a term.
It's not.
Just think about it.
It's a number.
What do you mean by
it's a number. What are really? 4 and 5?
I actually got that 3 minutes earlier. Let's put a replay right in here. We casually think it's a number. Wait, so
that's it?
Do I gain a brain cell? Am I able to buy one off of Amazon Prime now? Is it gonna be in my cart because I finally answered one?
No, but what's the answer still? It is a number. The answer is a number. What's the number?
4 and 5?
Yeah, what are 4 and 5?
The numbers 4 and 5? 4 and 5?
No, what's 4 and 5?
9.
9!
Yeah!
That's what I said earlier.
That's the answer. When?
Wait, when?
5 seconds before you guys just said that, but Eva just
brushed me off.
I can't hear anything. I'm deaf.
Alright. So
fun.
now that we have
I want another one. I want to prove myself.
Do we want another one? We could, because we only have
want another one? I have another one that's meh.
Actually, we still need one for the next half, right? Don't we?
Yeah, but I have
Oh yeah, we're good. Yeah, let's go.
I have 4 riddles plus
A pun.
what's it called? A pun, yeah. I'm gonna say the
Let's
pun for the next
go.
one. Okay, so what belongs to you, but others use it more than you?
Your name.
Dang it, yeah, she got it. I love how you guys couldn't get the other one. I'm telling you, I don't know which ones you guys will get.
Hold on. I don't use my own name, and neither does anyone else.
No, yeah, everyone calls Seneca like Bread, aka Vivo.
Just me.
Yeah, you named yourself Celery on Instagram, so
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
so
how everyone refers to me now. It's just celery.
you're just food.
Yeah, her obsession with food has changed her into one. That's how powerful she
indeed.
is. Wow. All right, so let's hop on to the first one. And for the first one, I actually wrote Food Network shows. So it's not as often now, but before I would always watch it in like middle school, and I would just hop on it. I'd be like, oh my goodness, watched Chop, Guy's Grocery Store, or Guy's Grocery. What's the? I don't
watch these.
whatever.
We have no idea.
There's a bunch of them. Cake Boss. Oh wait, no, that was on like TLC or something. But bottom line is, I watched a lot of food shows for some reason, and I would comment on every single thing people made with knowing that I couldn't make it myself. Like I'd be like, that looks fucking awful, and in the back of my mind, I would not be able to make it. Like I'd just be like, this. Are you dumb? Are you dumb? Like why would you do that? Why would you do this? And like, oh my goodness, there was this one episode that ticked me off in Guy's Grocery Store, whatever it was called. And there's these 2 people in the finals. One of them won the first round, and the advantage they get is that after like shopping through the grocery store, they have like 5 minutes. Then they have to come back. They can't go back in. The person who won the first round is allowed to go back in and get one more thing if they forgot. So, person 1 and person 2 are cooking, and they're like in the final. And then person 2 is like, oh my goodness, I forgot like chocolate or eggs or something like that. And they're like, I can't make the dessert. And then person 1, absolute dumbass, goes, I won the first round, but can I give it to him? Like, can I let him go get the thing? Because I don't want him to lose, like, unfairly because he forgot something. And then person 2 wins, okay? And wins like $16,000. And I'm like, person 1, because you are a nice person and you decide to give that advantage to person number 2, you just lost $16,000, possibly $20,000. Okay, and that's on you.
I mean, for someone that actually does compete in sports and whatnot, I do think that's a good thing. Because, like, you don't gain any, I guess, like, confidence or anything from winning if someone's in a disadvantage. That's just not fun, in my opinion.
So the money, $16,000.
But like, winning's not just about money, right? It's like feeling like you actually did better than the other person. Like if they really did beat you, that's because they're better than you. You can't really complain about that.
True, but like 16,000. This bloody idiot. I just watched
16,000 is not that much in my opinion, though.
I am broke, so that's like
millions. Like from like our point of view, of someone that doesn't work and we're still going to school, obviously that's a lot of money. But like from someone that probably does work, that's not that much.
It was like,
but this is on TV.
When they go on TV, they always have a backstory. Like, I have a wedding in 2 months, and I need the money. Or this person's like, I just had a child. So there's always like a reason for that money, or else they wouldn't go on the show. They don't get accepted on the show unless you have some kind of dramatic backstory, you know. So I was just like, this idiot. So guess your fiance's gonna go yell at you tonight because you guys aren't going on a honeymoon off to like Hawaii because you decided to be like, yo, go get those chocolates. Like,
I mean, good sportsmanship. I'll give him that. That's
good sportsmanship, but I would not do that. I don't know about you guys, but I'm not nice like that. I'm gonna be like, oh
I would do that.
I wouldn't. I'm sorry. I wouldn't. I'm sorry. I just wouldn't.
I'm competitive in the sense that like
I would be sympathetic.
Like, I don't think I'm a sympathetic person. I just want like a actual like good competition and not someone that's just kind of like messed up.
You like leveling the playing field, even though you won first round to get the advantage. You're just like,
I mean, there's other ways to exploit it without like actually just being a complete asshole about it. this so I can beat you fair and square and brag about it to your face later.
So don't get the wrong idea, We're not friends. Don't touch me.
I can imagine her actually doing that though.
Right? Yeah. Just like off camera, like, hey, just so you know, Clyde, I'm not doing this to, be your friend. I want to slam you in the final round, okay?
I do wonder that if person 1 went back to person 2 behind the scenes and was like, yo, so do you want to give me 8,000 and that like 16,000? Because like technically I helped good sportsmanship on both ends, give it.
Really, the other guy didn't do much. He just kind of complained, got what he wanted.
The second guy could have been like, no. I will just be creative and make something else. But he decided to get that help.
I would think that's even better if he did that, because like that'd be so cool if he actually was able to come up with something on the fly like that, because of his own mistakes, right?
Yeah, it's like you being forgetful should not mean that you get rewarded with like all that,
all that money.
I know. That's all I'm thinking about. I'm like, I swear I'm not like that selfish, but that's 16,000. Like if it was like $10, fine, but you owe me a drink. But no, I'm joking. But like 16,000.
I mean, honestly, in that situation, I would have been like, okay, fine, you win. But like, also, give me a drink. I want something after that.
All right, Eva, you wanna go on to yours?
Sure. So this is also food related. One of my guilty pleasures is I either like to give myself, like when I'm getting out ice cream, I either like to give myself extra ice cream, or because we have this ice cream called Chocolate Brownie Thunder and it's amazing. And so what I do sometimes is I get out ice cream, but only for myself, and I don't tell my sister, because if she has it, then there's less ice cream, total. So I just eat it without telling her.
Oh, lucky you get ice cream. Like legit, when there's ice cream in my household, it takes my brother 2 days to finish it all. Like if you don't go for it right away, you're not gonna have any. So majority of the snacks, food, and desserts, I don't get a chance to ever have it because my brother finished it all before I can.
Oh,
I think this.
I don't mind because
that's why you steal my food.
Yes.
Oh, it makes sense now.
Everything
I don't generally care that much because I don't eat as much as people think.
Like you can eat a lot, but on the daily basis, you don't binge.
Yeah.
Whereas both of you two are just being nice siblings. Like this episode is just gonna be exposing me as a horrible person because every single day I eat that ice cream and I don't tell her. I ate my tub of ice cream, which is mint chocolate chip, and Natalie's is left, and I ate half of hers. Okay, and I have no remorse.
I'm the person in my family that eats the unwanted ice cream because nobody else likes it.
Oh.
I mean, but I like it, so it's fine.
If she came up to me and was like, "Oh, you're eating ice cream. I want ice cream," I would get it for her. Yeah. So it's not too bad. I just don't tell her.
You don't know, so
they can get it on their own. They can get it on their own. They have legs. They're perfectly capable.
Right? Yeah, that's kind of for us as well. It's just if you can get it, just get it. But also if you don't get it, that's kind of your fault for not going for it in the first place.
Yeah. Another show that I used to watch a lot, which is Say Yes to the Dress. So basically, summary of this is there's this girl who always comes in, or guy, possibly, but I haven't gone to an episode where there is one yet, but maybe there is. And so the person comes in and they're like, oh my goodness, they're either coming back for a fitting or they're coming to pick a dress. So then they have their entire entourage of people behind them, okay? There's the judgy mother-in-law, their judgy mom, the judgy nephew, not nephew,
even looks so done.
Niece, sister. Everyone's it's always girls too, rarely ever are guys in there. And so they're going there and they're picking out dresses, and this is how every episode always goes. First dress, ew, no. And then someone likes it. Second dress, oh, I really like it. And the bride doesn't like it. Third dress, blah, 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 goes on. They find the dress, and it's either too expensive, or one person doesn't like it, usually the mom or the mother-in-law, or they start having a breakdown because they don't know what the heck they're doing, and it's oh my goodness, why can't you guys just be happy for me? I found the dress I liked and you guys don't
love the idea of just someone crying oh my god, this dress is so hideous.
No, they have though, that's the thing. and I always feel so bad for the person who's the consultant being oh, so do you want a mermaid tail on it or what's going on. And they always pick out these dresses for them, and they pick out so many. It's like a full day process. And there's always so many judgy people there. There's
God,
someone
so
who's
scripted.
I feel like some of it is, not gonna lie.
It's probably really scripted.
The best part was when they say the price, because like I watched so many of them that at one point I was like, $3,000, you broke ass bitch. On a dress, this is your wedding dress, and like I had no sense of how much money was actually worth, so I had no idea how much 3,000 actually was. It's like a full month of mortgage, pretty much, especially back then when money was worth even more than now. So I'd watch these episodes where these girls buy $26,000 dresses, and I'm like, mm-mm. I approve of that one. So then when there's a girl who comes in and buys one for like 2,000 something, I'm like, what are you doing?
Where are your standards?
I know. I would just judge them. But then I'd watch the episodes where it's like, oh yeah, our place has like a sale today. And people line up from 2 a.m. Like after the store closes a few hours later, there's people intense lining up for 9 a.m. where they go in and suddenly dresses that are like 2,700 drop down to 999. And I'm like, you know what? You go get those dresses, okay? You go for it. And I do not judge them for like picking out ones that are like, let's say 1,000, because it's on sale. We love that for them, getting a good price for that, because I'd look at the dress and be like, oh my goodness, and then be like, this one's only $899. I'm like, it's better than that $27,000 thing that I just saw this girl buy.
What is it made of? Gold?
I don't know.
Better
they had
be.
like these hand sew like new stuff in there, and I went. This girl started out with a $6,000 budget and bought like a $27,000 dress, and I was like, oh.
How?
I was like, you're gonna go broke. You're not gonna have a house after this. Screw the honeymoon. You're not gonna be in the limo. No bridesmaids. Like, no, what's it called? The party you have with the girls before?
Bachelorette party?
That.
No, I didn't even know that was a thing.
None of that. You're just gonna have your dress, and that's it. You're lucky you still have the altar with you. Because 27,000 from 6,000. That's more than $20,000 gap.
Mm-hmm.
So that was like my obsession for a while. Like I knew everything about them, and now I don't
just
know.
have the wedding. You just have the wedding.
Oh yeah. You know, planning out in my head, scaring all the guys off. Who cares? I'm like, I want this blah 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 dress, but no. But yeah, that was like my obsession for the longest time.
I love imagining.
Yeah, go for it.
I just love imagining little Melanie being like, "Oh my God, look at this broke ass woman who, like, you know, she can't afford $3,000. Get out!"
Now I'm like, I have $5 in my wallet. Let's go get Starbucks.
If you're just wearing sunglasses, sitting on the couch, you're like,
honestly,
can't
cheap.
Exactly. Poor.
I mean, I'm not someone that ever buys dresses or anything, so I don't really know how much it costs and how like to compare anything of it. So 3,000, I'm like, wow, that's a lot for a wedding dress that you're gonna wear like once in your life.
Okay, well, moving on from TV shows, I'm gonna talk about my cat. One of my things. You guys don't have any pets though, do you?
I had pet bunnies until they.
No, this is depressing. I know this story.
What do you mean? You've heard this story like 5 times.
No, I have not. I have not, for the record.
Let's pause and have Seneca explain her cat or bunny.
Side story. Whoa! So basically this is when I was maybe 10. I was young basically, and we would own rabbits or like bunnies because like my parents didn't want any dogs or cats because they're too hard to handle, I guess, because you have to actually leave them in the house. For like bunnies, you can leave them outside and they can like roam around the area. So we had a bunch of them, and basically they all died. And all died like different horrible deaths. It's because my dad doesn't actually know how to like handle them at all. We were kids, we couldn't do anything about it either. So he would just like choke some of them, kill some of them through like really like odd processes by accident. Half the time he doesn't even know he did it. Yeah.
How do you accidentally choke a bunny?
Do you just go, oh, I'm gonna swaddle you, and there's like the head in between the hands type of situation? How?
No, like a carrot, just shove it down its throat and it'll die, kind of thing. Like it was like he he choked my favorite one. It lasted 1 month. It's so amazing. The rest only lasted like a week at most. I was so proud of it.
That's so sad.
I mean, I'm over it now, but like I was pretty upset.
Traumatizing.
Here's the thing, like I watched my dad did it. I didn't realize until it died. I'm like, oh my god. So yeah, and there were also like some of them that got killed by like other animals. I think that were in our yard that were just roaming around. Mm-hmm. Some of that they were actually like eaten. Like there were only like bits of it left and its head.
No.
So yeah, pretty interesting, fun experiences with bunnies.
How am I supposed to segue into my still living cat who I've loved for years?
I love my bunnies for months.
1 month.
1 month.
Yeah.
1 month, single month.
I had turtles for 2 days, and then the next day we had like turtle soup, and I was like, "Where's the turtles?"
That's just yeah. No, I think I like owned fish at one point, but like my brother, we had a fish tank. It was like on top of our piano. He would climb up on the piano seat, and he would just dump everything that's on top of the piano into the fish tank, including chocolate and whatnot. He just put it in the tank, and it was the funniest thing in the world. Except for the poor fish.
Are you ever gonna get pets ever again? That's my question.
I mean, like after all those experiences, I don't know who's gonna be taking care of them because either way, it's gonna die.
I feel like you guys accidentally kill them most of the time.
We do. It's not like we're trying to kill them. Like
no,
we genuinely don't know how to take care of them. The fish tank that was like my brother was like 2. He couldn't do anything about it. He didn't care. He just shoved everything in.
One day, you guys are gonna get a pet, and it's just gonna be like, "Sorry, I sat on the puppy."
It's just gonna be like you get the pet, and you apologize in advance. Like, I am so sorry you have to live with us.
Yeah. And it's like, if you want, you can go back into that little cage over there and wait for someone else. Like,
I think that's even worse.
Honestly, so I'm like, you got 2 choices, dude. But I'm not even that bad with pets. I've had fish. I've had fish last 7 months. That was just the one incident. But yeah, Eva's the best caretaker when it comes to animals out of the 3.
I mean,
and Heather. Heather has 2 cats.
But like out of us 3, it's probably Eva.
Yeah.
Definitely not me.
It's not your fault. It's just God, my neighbor scared me, sorry. Because I have like these kind of see-through curtains so I can see movement, and she scared the frick out of me. Anyways, yeah, how do I segue into this? You all just talked about how you ate your turtles and killed your bunnies.
How much
that could be like
cat.
Like
this is
Eva loving thing, so you can just keep going. Like pretend it never happened.
Well, anyways, moving on. My cat, she's still alive, and she has been for 18 years. We haven't eaten her. We haven't choked her. We haven't sat on her. We might have stepped on her tail once or twice, but you know what? Compared to what you guys just said, I don't think it's that bad, honestly.
I think it's a pretty good track record.
Yeah, we haven't choked her. We still feed her. It's great. We don't give her chocolate.
That survived longer than a month.
Exactly. Anyways, so my thing, because all pet owners do is you kind of just like talk to your animal, you know. We've like developed. No, you didn't talk to your buddies.
I mean, it wasn't long enough to actually talk to them.
It wasn't long enough. Exactly, to establish a full conversation and get to know them. And well, I don't know how to segue into this. It's so dark. I don't know. I don't know. We've given collectively as a family, we have given Bella, my cat, a very sassy personality. Even though she just sleeps all day, we've made her very sassy, and she does curse in our minds. That's great because cats are very like snobby. They're always like, we always just imagine that she's like, yeah, this is my bed. I guess you can have some of it. A pet peeve: cats sleep like your bed is this way, but they'll sleep this way. So wherever they are, you can't sleep there. And they know your pillow is the head of the bed, and that's the best spot, so that's where they sit.
I got you, mate. Just yeet it off.
I'll just sit on him. Exactly.
Just sleep on him.
Seneca's like, let my dad come over. Gone. Instantly.
Problem solved immediately. I like how just half of this conversation is just me upsetting Eva.
I can't, the bunnies.
She hasn't had a traumatizing pet story, so we gotta give
Yeah, my
her
cat
that
has
experience.
not died. Like, I've never experienced a pet death yet.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, I experienced a lot.
At the age of like 8
Experienced a
or
lot.
10.
I know,
They
right?
were like, they were like little fish. They were like bunnies. Like, they hop around, you see them, you pet them, and
You
you
can pet
can't do that
them.
with fish. With fish, you just sort of kind of observe them. So you guys established it could have been so great. It could have. But
It
like,
could've. Oh my god, you know, actually after the first my favorite one died, we got another one to replace it, but I think it pissed off another bunny that my mom really likes and it bit it and it died.
No!
That
We're suing each other.
to me, that was like such a funny thing though. I don't know why I found that hilarious.
No!
Like this one bunny's just like, I'm gonna keep messing with you. The other one's like, son of a.
oh
my god, if the bunny just punched him, if he just like got up, like,
just punch him in the gut. But I'm pretty sure he
Yeah.
bit him. That's not as fun. I wish he just punched him.
Well,
that
wait,
little
you're
drawing that got sent in the group chat.
Sorry.
That's what I imagine. The drawing that she sent in the group chat. That's what I imagine.
Did you go from bunny to fish? Was that the timeline? Did you downgrade
Me?
to a fish? Yeah.
Me? No, I upgraded from a fish to a bunny.
Fish, yeah.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
Okay.
We actually had to sell the tank, I think.
Oh.
My
But like
fish,
that was for
yeah.
other reasons. I don't think it was because they were terrible caretakers.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah, I had some doubt there.
My fish like got attacked by Natalie's and then it proceeded to kill Natalie's. So it had a little bit of blood coming out of it, but it beat the hell out of that goldfish. Like this little silverfish, it was tinier too. So when I go back, I was like, oh my goodness. And then my parents looked at it.
Guts.
I know, my parents looked at it and they're like, oh, they had a fight. Oh well, Natalie, yours is dead now. Tell me, yours, one of the fins aren't really working as well as they used to, but it's still alive. It can still swim. It can eat. Yes, good for you. And I was like, huh, okay. So
I would celebrate with my fish. I would like sing songs.
I
would play Champions
like,
by
oh my God,
Queen.
let's go.
Yeah, I'd be like, mate, there's only one fish for the household, you know. It established that dominance.
I would dance around and like wave my phone with music and hype my fish up and be like, you go! Oh, that's so. I've not experienced anything like that. Once again, my cat is healthy, still living, and she's fine.
Yeah.
Living a life here. We're over here like feeling everything.
Traumatized.
Your cat has a better life than all of us. Like you have a T-shirt collection for when it grows up. Like you have that.
Oh my god. Yes. So so my mom can sew. So Melanie came over with her dress to so my mom could alter it, and she brought her little sister. How old is she again?
She was like 3 at the time. Now she's 4.
She was 3 years old. And we were all like, oh, come see the cat. Because, fluffy things, that's fine. No. The cat threw up in front of them, and Melanie decided to cover her sister's eyes, so she had to witness it herself. And it was really awkward. Like, the first time she had come over, and it's like, look at her cat, and she threw up, and it was super awkward. And then, yeah, I got, like, this old t-shirt to, like, salvage my bed from the throw up. And so it was just really embarrassing and awkward. We just left my room after that. Anyways. That was a fun story. I'm so sorry I had to witness that.
No, it was fine. I covered her eyes and I was like, you know what? It's okay.
Honestly,
the sounds were quite
Oh yeah.
Why would you cover your sister's eyes? Like your own. Like I want to keep my own.
No, the thing is, Melanie didn't look away. She was like, "Oh no, I'm brave," and I'm like,
"Yeah,
wow,
no." I scooted to the side. I scooted to the side so that the bed frame at the end would sort of kind of cover a part of it. And I was like, but then I heard the sounds, and I was like, the fact that Eva, you love your cat so much in order to deal with that kind of stuff. So props to you for being a great caretaker. Caretaker of the year, even though the nominees weren't very up there with.
Yeah, my opponents weren't really.
They weren't really.
They weren't
it was
really
a landslide. It was a landslide. All right, what's the next one?
We can move on away from pet deaths now.
It's Seneca's, right? Yeah,
Yes,
like
it is mine. So, I've always been really into reading like online like novels and fanfics. Like it stopped a while back, but I started it recently this summer especially. Like I read some in like three of them like 1 week or something. Very proud of myself because I actually read. But yeah, like and my friend also like recommended me a few to start reading again as well. So I really enjoy them. But sometimes they can also really be like really weird. What is with me and all these like sexual things? What the hell?
yeah, food
Yeah, like,
wars.
yeah. No, but like fanfics can get like really like weirdly sexual and whatnot.
Yeah.
That like I try to stay away from them, but like some of them are honestly like really good and wholesome and like really do give like a good message and a good interpretation of the characters themselves. That's why I really do enjoy reading them. But like some of them really do get out of hand. Like really.
Just silence. She's like, no, guys, like
50
really,
Shades
really.
of Grey out of hand, or what is
like,
the bar here?
Like, you know, the standard for me is like just if it's there, like keep it at a minimum. Like, don't make it so explicit. Like, I don't care if it's like in the story or whatever. Like, if it progresses to that, I'm fine with that. But like, these are like up here.
They're
Like
they're
3 chapters of this moment.
Yeah.
Oh, like, Jesus Christ, calm down. I do not need to know the details of what happened. I don't care. To hear this. It's not developing. It's not like building on the character or anything. It's just happening because they wanted to happen. Like, no, how about not?
Oh my
God.
god,
A little too much.
Me as an author, if I had to like write that, I would just put like I would just do like
it happened. I just feel like it happened. Like
no, I would just do this emoji and then just move on.
Like just fade out and be like,
me,
you know what? You guys know what happened. If you're old enough, you'll know. But if you're
exactly.
not, you just think time passed and nothing happened.
Right, yeah. You can just hint at it like it happened. Like it doesn't need to be something that's a part of the story. But when it is, it just makes me insanely uncomfortable. And usually at that point, I'm just like, nah, how about I just stop reading this and move on with life?
You don't like skip over it and continue reading. No, you like put it away and be
I
like,
completely just stop it.
You just stop. Like, nope.
No, that's it.
Like, see where this is going, and I don't like it.
Right, like some of them also like if it happens too early in the story, I feel like it just kind of hints at it's gonna happen again. So I'm just kind of like, no, I don't want to deal with that again. So I'm just gonna stop reading it completely.
You're just traumatized. Like, no, I can't get through it again. Don't care. Don't care.
I didn't even go through it the first time. I'm like, I'm not gonna finish it.
Oh my goodness. I love that. You know what? This is gonna be one of those episodes that are gonna be like, I'm gonna make sure kids can't look at this episode.
Yes. Yeah. My sister is 11. Just remember that.
Put an age limit on there. As long as she doesn't lie about it on her Google account, then we're okay. But if she did, I'm so sorry to.
She might, because like my parents like don't put your real information. So I don't know if she.
So hopefully her birthday isn't over like.
Exactly. I don't know if it's
a thing. Because if it is.
Like I don't enjoy them, but like it happens. Like that's not something you can stop. Yeah. This is things that actually happen in real life. Like you gotta accept that.
Yeah.
But like I don't want to know.
You as a sex ed teacher. This happens in real life. You just gotta accept it, guys.
But like I don't want to know what happened. Like it happens, but like I don't need to know about it.
Be explicit, like just hint at it, and we got it. Move on.
Right, moving on. Like you can keep building a story and whatnot from that. Like the story doesn't have to be based off of that.
No, this is going on long, but there was this one time, like, you know how Netflix, like, rom-coms, like, the coming-of-age type? Sometimes there's just a straight-up scene in there, and I remember one time I was just watching on TV. My cousin had fallen asleep, and then when she woke up, it was in the middle of a scene, and I was like,
No.
How old was she?
And she's older than me by like 1 or 2 years. So it was like,
Oh,
it wasn't
that's fine.
bad.
Oh, okay.
But I
That's
just
not too
pretended like I
bad.
was on my phone and wasn't paying attention. And I like the volume.
Yeah, the volume. I was about to say the
and
volume.
it
How
just
can you be on your
started.
phone?
There was no way to stop it. I didn't know what was coming. I was just like, okay, they're talking on the bed. And they were not talking after a minute, okay?
I'm like, oh.
They were doing more than talking. They were
I was
talking
like,
with their
shoot.
bodies.
Even know.
All right, so that's the end of this.
I think the weirdest experience I've had with someone catching me. It's not even weird. Like I used to go to a babysitter because like my parents they work pretty far, so they can't always like take care of me at home. So basically, they have a daughter. And this one time I was just watching TV. I was going through the channels, and one of them was on UFC fighting. I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. They walked in, they got really mad at me for watching UFC for some reason. I don't know why. And they
like
kind of
violence?
I guess, but like it's not like it's the first time I've seen violence.
Yeah.
So like they just kind of ratted me out and I got in trouble. I'm like, what? Why? Like what's so bad about it?
Yeah. It's like, yeah, I get you want to like shield them from certain violent things for a while, but like at a certain point you just know it exists. And if they like it, they like it. And if it's not their cup of tea, now they know it's not their cup of tea, you know?
But like it's
you
also like it's not like it's something like on a TV show where it's like abuse or anything. It's just like it's a sport. Like this is a pretty popular sport that pretty much everyone knows about. Like it's not gonna be that big of a deal on me. Maybe like the worst that's gonna happen, like I want to pursue that sport, but like clearly I haven't.
like,
so
yeah.
Bit of
Unless...
a lie. I do pursue something like that, but like
just a little pokey, no big deal.
A little stabby stab.
A little hit on the face, a concussion, no big deal. Been there, done that a few times throughout the year. Yeah.
I haven't given anyone one.
Honestly,
you my knowledge.
Yet.
You get it quite often. You get it like twice a year, I'd say.
No, I've only gotten 2 actual like concussions.
But they were like both this year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were like only a few months apart from each other.
They were like 1 or 2 months apart from each other.
Yeah.
Like I got injured, I recovered, and went to competition, got injured immediately on that competition. So that was fun.
That sucks. Didn't you go through the entire thing though? Like you didn't stop it?
Yeah, I continued. I didn't care. I just finished it.
Yeah, they ask you if you're okay, and you're like, I don't know what my name is, but it's okay. Like just back
but I know how to stab.
No, yeah, no, like I think it was my coaches and my friends were like, oh my god, especially like my mom's like, you should stop. I'm like, nah, I'm not gonna stop.
Let's go.
Yeah, after I lost, they're like, yeah, that's not healthy at all. I'm like, nah.
Next day you can't listen to music with your headphones. You're just like, everything's so loud.
Yeah, no, I couldn't listen to music for a while. That was not very fun. I enjoy music.
Alright, so that was today's episode of Guilty Pleasures. And it was actually pretty fun. We actually are going to film part 2 10 seconds after this. Because...
Yeah, after bathroom break. Not 10 seconds. I need a bathroom break.
I know. I need to go get food. But bottom line is, we had a lot of fun making this. And I'm sure Heather will be back by episode 12. I think. No promises. And I hope we're all together for the next... Wait, I hope we're all together for the next filming thing. Because now it's a rare thing. Like,
I know. Yeah. I'm tired of editing birds. They mess up my pan and zooms.
Alright, so we really hope you enjoyed. Make sure to rate, review, like, subscribe on whatever you're watching it from. So you know what to do. Just, yeah. But we hope you enjoyed. If you like this topic, there's going to be another one next week. Same exact topic, just different stories. I don't think they're weirder than these. They should be less explicit.
It should not be weird. Like, if it gets...
Oh, yeah, these are... I have wholesome stuff.
Yeah, we got wholesome stuff coming up. So, yeah, hope you enjoyed. Bye!